Hey guys, what's up? Chief Pat here, and today bringing you guys a brand new Clash Royale video, and today we're going to be opening up a legendary chest on my main Chief Pat account and seeing what we get inside of it. Now, as a little bit of a twist, what legendary card I get is going to determine what deck I play. I'm going to throw it into a deck and try to play around it for you guys and show it off inside of a couple of battles. So let's go ahead and open it up right now. 500 gems for that one legendary card, and we will get the Inferno Dragon, which is actually a pretty good card to get. You know, you guys have seen Princesses and Ice Wizards forever, so getting the Inferno Dragon should be pretty fun, and I'm actually going to throw it into an air deck for you guys and use that to try to dominate inside of some challenges. So you guys have seen the Lava Lightning deck I've been playing. You can also play it using the Inferno Dragon. I'm going to go ahead and swap it in for the minions, and I should be able to get a pretty nasty combination off with the Lava Hound, the Inferno Dragon, as well as the Lightning Spell. If you get the Inferno Dragon locked onto a tower, it doesn't take too long for it to burn it into pieces, but it's just a matter of keeping it alive and using my Lava Hound as a tank to really get that damage in. Alright, so starting off, let's go ahead and get to the challenges. This is actually going to be for win number 4 on a challenge that I was doing. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Lightning Spell because he actually played the Sparky and the Wizard. Now, I'm not worried about the Sparky getting to the tower, so I'm going to go ahead and let it die to the tower. It's actually going to get really close. I probably should have played that Lightning Spell a little bit later. But just like that, I made a 6 for 11 elixir trade, so I am hilariously in the lead right now. And I'm going to go ahead and go for a Miner, a Mega Minion, and an Inferno Dragon push. Definitely not the push I was thinking when I made this deck. I was thinking I would use the Lava Hound, but now since I have such a big lead, take a look as the Inferno Dragon locks onto the tower, and it's going to burn it down to pieces just like that. And my very first Inferno Dragon play is going to result in the loss of an opponent's tower. So really nice stuff right there. Inferno Dragon already paying those massive dividends. I'm going to go ahead and take the minor damage on the bottom left-hand side. And from here on out, let's just go ahead and get ready to play our Lava Hound or maybe some sort of push from the very back and to see what my opponent is going to play. Now, again, I have such a good deck against Sparky. Having the Inferno Dragon, having the Miner, having the Zap Spell, having the Lightning Spell, having the Mega Minion. I mean, I can't name a better deck to play against Sparky right now, so I feel like he's going to have to drop that sometime soon. But instead, he's going to play another Sparky down that right-hand lane, so I'll just hold the Lava Hound or the Lightning Spell inside of my hand and wait for him to get close enough to the tower in order to be able to take him out. Alright, so Lightning Spell is going to go down now, and there goes the minions, so I'm going to make sure I can zap those down to help out my Ice Wizard, and it looks like the minions are still going to burn that Lava Hound down to pieces, so that was actually a pretty ineffective push, and let's wait until double elixir to really get our push on. We already took a tower, so no need to be crazy aggressive. I'm going to go ahead and drop a Tombstone right now that should distract the Wizard and the Valkyrie a decent bit, and as soon as the Wizard locks onto the tower, let's play the Mega Minion. 3 hits from the Mega Minion should be enough to kill that Wizard. He'll turn back and kill that Valkyrie as well. Instead, he's going to go for the archers, and the Mega Minion just destroys everything in its path. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now with the Lava Hound, or the Miner going to my tower, I don't care about the Miner damage, and I'm going to play my Lava Hound in the very back. Now, another Sparky means I'm going to lightning it down, and as it was about to lightning down the Miner as well, the Miner went ahead and died. The Sparky is now down, and let's go for another crazy push down the left-hand lane with our Lava Hound, and this time I'm going to be more ready for the ice, or for the Minion Horde. So instantly I kill it with the Zap and the Ice Wizard. I've got the Inferno Dragon down, I've got the Ice Wizard, the Mega Minion down. I'm going to throw a Miner down onto the tower as well. The Miner's going to be able to tank some damage from the Crown Tower, and now the Inferno Dragon has locked on to that left-hand side. Take a look as the Inferno Dragon burns that tower down to pieces. 2 perfect placements of the Inferno Dragon. I've got troops onto the King Tower as well. I've got 2 Inferno Dragons down, and they're going to slowly but surely make their way to their King Tower. 5 seconds left on the clock. Is it going to be enough to burn that King Tower down to pieces? And just as soon as they start heating up, I was probably like a second or 2 away from taking that tower down to 0. So good game, well played. That was some really effective use of the Inferno Dragons right there, and it feels really good to get them locked onto a couple of towers, which is granted pretty difficult to do. It takes a lot of protection to make sure they get there without being zapped, without being hit with a lightning spell or anything else. And let's go and get into the second battle right here inside of our challenge and go for the 5th win inside of this grand challenge. Alright, so Ice Wizard versus Ice Wizard start. Definitely an interesting start, and it makes me think that he's going to play the same deck that I'm playing with the Lava Hound, but of course, you can use the Ice Wizard inside of a bunch of different decks. At this point, Ice Wizards are going to lock onto each other. There goes the minions, and I'm going to let the minions come to my side of the map. I don't care if the minions destroy my Tombstone. They can do that if they want. They can do whatever. They can lock onto my Lava Hound, but I'm not going to waste any elixir on that. And now with his Mega Minion going down the right-hand lane, I'm going to hold on and wait to play and see if he... Oh, take a look at that value right there. Lightning spell onto the wizard, the mega minion of the tower. That is 6 elixir for 8 elixir plus about 400 damage on that right hand tower. His fireball will kill my my mega minion right there, but I can go ahead and lock on with my miner. My miner is going to start doing some crazy damage. My lava hound still doing work, and take a look. I'm going to zap these minions just so when my lava hound pops, the lava pups will end up killing the minions inside of that group. Now that was so good, and it's going to give me so much extra damage against that right hand tower. That zap was definitely worth it, and we already have such a massive lead inside of this battle. He's throwing out some well blades because he knows he's in a lot of trouble. Now Hog Rider will do a decent job, but I can play my tombstone as well as my mega minion right here. They're going to be able to take out the Hog Rider without a single hammer hitting our tower. Mega Minion's going to turn around and slap that Ice Wizard in the face, and just like that, we stopped his push dead in its tracks. Mega Minion should die all by itself and might get a single hit off against the tower, but it was a little bit injured. Yeah, it's only going to end up just dying right in front of that tower and not doing too much else. So let's start with another Ice Wizard. I'm worried to see what he's going to play, but he's going to play another Wizard. He didn't learn his lesson the first time, and we can just go ahead and wait to see if he plays anything else. As the wizard gets super close, I tried to get his Ice Wizard inside of it, but that was the edge of the range for what I could do, and at this point he's throwing out some cry faces. He has no idea how he's going to be able to reach my crown tower and not lose this game. Mega Minion's going to go down. I'm going to zap all that stuff that was hanging out together. Ice Wizard and Inferno Dragon are going to do work, and now I've got the Miner, the Mega Minion, the Ice Wizard, and the Inferno Dragon on a counterattack. At least the Inferno Dragon... Okay, the Inferno Dragon's not going to be left. Still, that doesn't really matter. That should be the end of the game with still 37 seconds left, but I really don't know how he's going to be able to get to my side of the map. He hasn't had a single troop hit the tower except for the Ice Wizard, maybe like twice, and now he's going to go ahead and switch to the other side of the map. He's got the Hog Rider, the Valkyrie, and the minions. I'll play my Inferno Dragon, my Zap, and my Ice Wizard. Everything's just going to get all gobbled up in the very center, and again, no troops will hit the tower, only the Fireball doing damage. And this one is all but over. So I'm hoping to get my Inferno Dragon locked onto that tower. It looks like he's actually going to be playing some defense though, which is lame. One more lightning spell for the road. I've been getting such good lightning spells this battle, and that's the perfect way to end it. A 8 elixir for 6 elixir lightning spell, plus damaging that tower right there. And that's going to be a good game, well played. A nearly flawless victory, only with Ice Wizard damage on the right hand side and Fireball damage on the left. So we started off this grand challenge with 5 straight wins. Again, I've been killing it inside of these grand challenges, even using unconventional decks. And let's go ahead and get into one more battle against Andy Biersack and try this Inferno Dragon out for size. So Ice Wizard's going to go down in the back. Again, a very safe card to play in the beginning. He does have the Princess, and I want to kill that as soon as possible. I do have my Zap spell in my hand if he has a Skeleton Army, but since it's the minions, I'm not going to worry about those. I'll let the minions go to my side of the map. And as they make their way over there, I'm just going to hang out, and I guess I'm just going to take this minion damage. Since he's not playing a miner, I'm just going to sacrifice a couple hundred HP on my tower to get this Lava Hound down and have a decent elixir play. Tombstone's going to go down on the mini P.E.K.K.A. He's actually going all in with the Hog Rider plus the mini P.E.K.K.A. And I only played 6 elixir on defense, so that was a 2 elixir positive trade for only taking 1 Hog Rider hit on the right hand tower. Let's go and play the Inferno Dragon behind our Lava Hound, see if we can do work on this right hand tower, and let's see if that Inferno Dragon can lock on and burn the tower down to 0. Just as it's about to lock on, it hits the fire spirits right there, and now the minions are going to take it out. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I thought we might have been able to burn that tower down. Again, take a look at the zap play I made right there. I'm zapping the minions on perfect time as soon as my Lava Hound explodes. Like, look at when I was zapping. I'm zapping them right when the Lava Hound explodes. That way the minions are stunned for half a second, and it gives my Lava Pups a half second to kill the minions before the minions can kill them. It's a, I guess, pup eat minion world out there, and you gotta zap them just as the Lava Hound pops, not pups, pops, whatever. And that's what gave me so much extra damage against that right hand tower. And that's just a little trick you can do whenever you're playing the Lava Hound plus the zap spell. Alright, so right now he's gonna fireball down that tombstone, which means his Hog Rider is probably going to be following up. I've got the lightning spell in my hand. I'm trying to lightning down the Valkyrie, the Princess, as well as the Hog, so take a look as I place it. Lightning spell isn't going to reach the Valkyrie, though, and that's where I made a big mistake. I thought I could get greedy right there and get a 10 elixir lightning spell off for 4 elixir for the Hog, 4 for the Valkyrie, actually 3 for the Princess. That would have been 11 elixir, but instead I had a little bit of a fail right there, and just like that, we are now not in the lead anymore. That's a little bit embarrassing. I feel like I've been controlling this battle, so we need to make sure we don't lose this one. down. Tombstone will defend against the Mini P.E.K.K.A. as well as those minions right there. Lava Hound is still floating down the left-hand lane. Since he will be distracted by the Lava Hound, let's use our Miner on the right-hand lane. Inferno Dragon in the left, and now we should be able to make some decent progress. We've got an Ice Wizard down there as well. He'll play his Fire Spirits to see if he can do work, but I don't know if it's going to work out too well because the right-hand tower is already down. The Lava Hound is doing work on that left-hand side. The Miner's doing work as well, and with the Mega Minion running its way over there, the Mega Minion will get one hit off on the tower before eventually going down, but still that tower is now down to 749 HP. And my Inferno Dragon's going to lock onto the King Tower for like a half second before it goes down. Now, a pretty greedy lightning spell. I wanted to make sure that that tower would get down really low, but of course, this is his chance to go for a counterattack. He's going to use the Hog Rider, the Valkyrie, and the Mini P.E.K.K.A. I know my King Tower can kill the Mini P.E.K.K.A., so that's why I'm not really focused on the Mini P.E.K.K.A. right now. If you guys just noticed that, you're probably wondering why I'm so crazy. And now that he plays a Desperation Princess, let's just play a Miner on the top, and we have the lightning spell to finish off this tower and to finish up the game. So honestly, a battle that was a little bit closer than it should have. I just messed up the defensive lightning on the left-hand side, and the defensive lightning is a really risky play. So you have to make sure you do it absolutely perfectly, which I didn't. I missed the Valkyrie, and because of that, I lost my tower. But still, taking a look at where we're at right now, 6 straight wins in the Grand Challenge. And guys, that will do it for this Inferno Dragon deck. So it's a really fun deck. If you guys have the Inferno Dragon, feel free to try it out, just using the Lava Hound and the Inferno Dragon, or you can use the Golem in the Inferno Dragon if you don't have a Lava Hound as a legendary. Of course, the Ice Wizard and the Miner are, I guess, optional as well. So yeah, try out the Golem and the Inferno Dragon. If you guys are a dirty gemmer like me, you can use all the legendaries I have in this deck. And let me know what you guys think inside of the comment section below, and if it's a deck that you think is very good. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smack that like button. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.